All right, welcome back. Next up, we're going to take a look at post order. So just a slight tweak, a variation on what we wrote in the last video, where we're basically going to change the order of one line that we're going to move, which will make a significant difference to the actual output order. So if you watched the 2 videos ago when I introduced depth first search, I talked about there's 3 main operations or things that we do. For any node, we need to at some point visit the node itself, like 10. Then we also need to traverse the entire left half and the entire right side. I shouldn't say half because it's not necessarily half, but the entire left side and the right branch. And then do the same thing on this node. So do we visit it first, then look at the left, then the right? That's what we did in pre-order. If we go back here, we start off by visiting 10, adding it to our list, then looking at the left side. Then once the entire left is done, then we go to the right. So then we get to 6, we visit 6, we look at the left, then the right. There's nothing after, so we just visit 3 and 8. And then we finish out the right side of 10. So that's pre-order. We visit the node first, then left, then right. Post-order works differently. You might be able to tell by the name post, after. We visit a node after we have looked at the left and the right. So we explore everything first. We traverse the entire tree or the entire branch from a given node, the left and the right. Then we visit the node. So in post order, we start at 10, but we're not going to visit it. We're going to look at the left and go all the way down to the left, then all the way down to the right, and then we visit a node. So we start at 10, we go all the way to the left, we traverse. So then we get to 6, we're going to go all the way to the left, then the right, and then add 6 in. So that means adding 3 in first. Then we add the right, we visit 8. Now we visit 6 because we've explored the left and the right of 6. Then we don't visit 10 yet. We've only done the left side of 10. Now we do the right side. So we go to the dot right of 15, which is 15. And from there, there's no left. So we explore the right. We get to 20. There's nothing after that. So we add 20 in. We explore or we visit 20. Then we work our way back to 15. Then finally 10. So in this example, in post order, the root is the last thing that's visited. For any node, we explore all children before we actually visit the node. Now, practically what this means is you just need to change the order of your code. So if you wrote the solution or you're looking at my solution from the last video for pre-order, everything's pretty much the same. We're going to write a function, it doesn't take any arguments. We're going to make an array or a list to store the values of the things we visited so that we can return it at the end. We're then going to write a helper function that accepts a node, and recursively, we're going to do these 3 steps. If there's a left property, call the helper function on the left property. If there's a right property, traverse the right property. And then push the value of the node to our variable that stores our visited values, and then invoke the helper function with the current variable. And then finally return the array of values. So this is copy and pasted from the last 2 videos ago, the same pseudocode except the order is different. Rather than pushing first and then doing the left and the right, we're going to explore the left, explore the right, and then push the value in. So that's post order. Give it a shot. Just, alter the code if you'd like. It's good practice to write it from scratch, but if you're short for time or you're bored, then just copy and paste the line, change the order, and make sure that you get the expected output. So if you use the exact same tree, this is the output you should get for post order compared to this order here for pre-order. So give it a shot and see if you can get it to work.